Good morning and welcome to the GTL Stream Team coverage of the New South Wales State League. I am Kerry Choi on behalf of Owen Toluda and Richard Thwaites. We are the new look GTL Stream Team, and this is the round. What round are we up to? 16 or 17? We'll get a confirmation of that, but it's another round of the State League, and today your Ryde Hawks will be hosting the Vikings from Canterbury. Moments away from the first pitch of the under-18s mix-up here, followed at 1 p.m. by the third grade fixture, at 3:30 p.m. by the second grade fixture, and the return fixture. In fact, the first fixture for first graders Wednesday night was abandoned due to weather conditions here Wednesday night. So it's the first time these teams will meet each other in this round. We have an overcast day here at North Ryde, currently 24. We're expecting a top of 27, and we'll get that right at the end of the third grade game. No rain is expected, but as I said, it is very overcast, and with the patchy rain we've had here in Sydney over the last couple of days, it would not surprise me if we did. We're expecting sunset at about 8 p.m. tonight, so right in the middle of the first grade game. As I said, moments away from the start of this game, and this is our fourth last stream from here. I think we've got a week off, and then we've got a couple of weeks, and there'll be a couple of big weeks. We have on the 1st of March we have rep recognition night, so that's going to be fun, and all the junior rep teams will come down. Richard and Owen are completely smiling at that already. So that's the 1st of March. We'll have rep recognition night, and I think we've got a ladies' night for the weekend of the Valentine's Day weekend. If you are into that sort of thing, we've got ladies' night on the 15th. So if you got plans for Valentine's Day, deal with those on Friday the 14th, and on Saturday the 15th, head on down to the ballpark, and we've got ladies' night here at the ballpark. So your Ryde Hawks are about to run out. The umpire in charge of the game this morning is Mr. Jason Spurway. The field umpire is Mr. Jimin Lee. The scorers are Tina Lee and Kay Cooper, and they haven't run out yet. They're gonna run out. Come on, guys. I can't introduce them until they run out. That's good. Here we go. There they go. God love them. And your Ryde Hawks now are taking the field. I'll take you around the diamond and introduce you to them as they take up their positions. The starting pitcher for this morning's fixture is Mr. Daniel Thwaites. Excuse me, I've already got a frog. I'm 30 seconds into the coverage. Daniel Thwaites has the ball this morning. The honours behind the dish go to Ren Adachi. First base is Cash Robinson. Second base is Ryan Chu. Third base today will be Cameron Howay. The shortstop for the fixture is Lincoln Gruppala. And the outfield left to right, Christian Lane in left, Miguel Nixon in centre, and Liam Warren is in right field. The designated hitter for the game will be Christian Morrison. The Vikings will come to the plate in this order. The leadoff hitter will be Cade Herbert. Batting in the 2-hole is Logan Redmond. The 3-hole today is Aiden Galloway. The cleanup is Lachlan West. The 5-hole will be Lachlan Stewart. The 6-hole is Jake Shorey. Reese Gretsch will bat 7. Nathan Galloway will bat 8. And rounding out the 9 will be Josh Tierney. The starting pitcher there will be Callan Barker. So they are all the participants in this game. It is very nice playing conditions here at ELS, and we are ready to get underway. Cade Herbert making his way to the plate. Umpire Jason Spurway said, let's get it done. That's very cool. Okay, here we go. And play has been called. Starting pitch from Thwaites. Herbert showing bunt, and a strike being called, and we're away. And 2 strikes there. And the swing will see Herbert back to the dugout. Thwaites will pick up his first strikeout of the morning and the first out for the day. That will bring to the plate for his first appearance, Logan Redmond. And again, Thwaites will find the zone. Struck 1. And the swing from Redmond. 0-2. And again with the swing, and Redmond will be retired on the strikeout. So Thwaites getting to work very early here for the Hawks. Aiden Galloway will step in now for his first appearance. And that one's on the ground from Galloway, and it's going to be out to left field for a single. So Aiden Galloway with the 2-out hit there to left field, jumped on the first pitch, and the Vikings now have a base runner. The cleanup will step in for his first appearance, Lachlan West, making his way to the plate. Lachlan West, the catcher for today, so I'm guessing that he probably had to take all his gear off. 2 out there. 2 out, 1 on here. This is the top of the first. If you are just joining us, a strikeout to Cade Herbert, a strikeout to Logan Redmond, a single to left field for Aiden Galloway. And the batter in the box is Lachlan West, who will also jump on the first pitch, 74 miles an hour from Thwaites. 0-1. Can't believe I've got a frog already. Pick-off attempt from Thwaites over quickly to Robinson. The runner's taken off. The throw from Adachi will be on point, and Galloway will be out. So great throw there from Ryde, and the tag applied. Ball there well in advance of Galloway, and that will be the end of the Vikings here in the top of the first innings. So a very, very quick innings there for Daniel Thwaites and the Hawks. And we will head now to the bottom. I'll take you around the diamond and introduce you to the Vikings in their defensive positions. The starting pitcher, as I said, is Callan Barker. Behind the dish, the honours today go to Lachlan West. First base is Nathan Galloway. Second base is Lachlan Stewart. Third base is Jake Shorey. The shortstop for the fixture today is Aidan Galloway. And the outfield left to right, Josh Tierney in left, Cade Herbert in centre, and Logan Redman in right field. The designated hitter is Reese Gresh. The Hawks will come to the plate in this order. The second baseman, Ryan Chu, will get them started. Lincoln Grappler will bat 2. Christian Lane is 3. The cleanup today is Cash Robinson. The 5-hole is Miguel Nixon. 6-hole is Cameron Howey. The 7-hole is Christian Morrison, the designated hitter. Ren Adachi, the catcher, in the 8-hole. And rounding out the 9 is Liam Warren, the right fielder. If you have just joined us, the top of the innings went this way. A strikeout to Cade Herbert, a strikeout to Logan Redman, a single to left field for Aidan Galloway, who was then out on the base paths. Throw over indeed, on point from Ren Adachi. So Callan Barker just going through his last few warm-up pitches. Boys working hard here. I think our centre field camera's out. Is that correct? Yeah, centre field camera's out. So Owen's making the long walk around there to try and get the centre field camera back in. These things are very, very, very finicky. But that centre field camera is about 400 feet away, isn't it? It's got to be close, right? So it's a pretty good camera if you can think about it. It's 400 feet away, and it can zoom right into the batter in the box. So it's a great camera, but it's very, very tricky. It's fiddly season. That's what we can't call it that. Technically difficult season. The technically difficult season for the Hawks. The TDS. Yeah. And Annus horribilis. Okay, so Ryan Chu stepping in now to get the Hawks underway here in the bottom of the first innings. Barker ready to go, and here's a pitch. And Barker will open his account with a strike for Ryan Chu. 0-1. That's going to miss outside. 75 miles an hour from Barker. That one down, 74 miles an hour. You can see in the top right-hand corner of your screen, if you are tuning in now for the first time this season, the Any Stage Physio radar. That will pick up the pitch velocity for all of our games across the day. I don't think we do it for third grade. Is that right? We try and we charge it during third grade, but definitely here for first grade. And you'll see there from Barker, 76 miles an hour. So we just announced them in third grade, but it is available on the screen for first, seconds and first grade during the course of the day. So Ryan Chu will draw a lead-off walk here in the bottom of the first innings, and will bring to the plate for his first appearance Lincoln Grappler. Grappler will see the first pitch down. Ball one. Got away from West a little bit, but Chu will remain at first. One ball on Grappler. And that will drop in from Barker, 1-1. Chew's taken off. Grappler's put that one in the air. And moving back and taking the catch in centre field will be Cade Herbert. Chew will be back to first. So the fly out to centre field, the first out here in the bottom of the first innings. And that will bring to the plate for his first appearance, Christian Lane. Lane playing left field, stepping in. I reckon he looks taller since last Saturday. And the first pitch into Lane. Struck one. Chew's taken off. The throw from West is on target but not gloved at second base. So Chew will get the stolen base. So a good throw there from West, but Chew getting under the ball. 1-1 the count now for Lane, and the Hawks have their first base runner in scoring position. That's going to sit up for Lane. 2 balls, 1. And that's going to miss down. So 3-1 the count now for the 3-hole hitter, Christian Lane. And that's going to be up and over Lane's head, so he will draw a walk as well. So 2 walks here. We'll see 2 Hawks base runners. There's 1 out here in the bottom of the first innings. And Cash Robinson, the first baseman, the cleanup hitter for today, will step in for his first appearance. Another kid looks like he's got taller since last weekend. What is happening? Huh? It's unbelievable. Ah, teenagers. So 2 on, 1 out. The first pitch into Robinson will be inside and down, ball 1. A swing there from Robinson. 1-1. The runners have both taken off. The strike will be called on Robinson, but no throw from West. The double steal there for Lane and Chew. We'll see the Hawks now with 2 runners in scoring position. It is a 1-2 count here on Robinson. And Robinson will swing at that, but he will get hold of enough of it to keep himself at the plate. So good reset here for the first baseman. Big smile from the pitcher. Did West get hurt, did he? Okay. I just took my eyes off it for a second, but I think West got the foul back into the body. So we'll just give him a minute to catch his breath. That one's lifted in to left field by Robinson. It's going to get over the head of the left fielder, Josh Tierney. One run's going to cross, 2 runs going to cross, and a bases clearing double there for Cash Robinson. We'll see the Hawks plate 2 runs here in this bottom of the first innings. So the double to left for Cash Robinson is going to clear the base paths of Hawks, and they will plate 2. 2-0 is the scoreline on the Red Stitches scoreboard, and the Hawks are not done here. Miguel Nixon will step in for his first appearance batting in the 5-hole. He also now has Robinson as a solo base runner in scoring position. Nixon, first pitch outside and down, ball 1. That one, very hard hit ball from Robinson over the head of Tierney. And that will miss down 2 for Nixon. So 2 balls. And again, that was outside. So 3 straight balls there for Nixon. And that will miss down as well. So Nixon will draw a walk. The Hawks now again with 2 base runners. That will bring to the plate for his first appearance the third baseman, Cameron Howey. Howey stepping in from the left side. The first left-handed hitter we've seen in the game. And the first pitch into lane will be up and out. West with the throw over, thought that Robinson was far enough away from the bag to give it a try, but Robinson back quickly to second base. 1 ball now on Howey, and that's going to be inside and down on Howey. 2 balls. Up and out this time. So 3 straight balls there on Cameron Howey. And Howey will draw the walk. So that's going to load the bases with Hawks. 1 out here in the bottom of the first, and bring to the plate for his first appearance. And I'm batting in the 7-hole. The designated hitter, Christian Morrison, is going to warrant a visit from the Vikings manager. So just a quick visit here to the young starting pitcher. I'll just recap the innings. A lead-off walk I'll recap the whole innings, in fact. A strikeout to Kate Herbert, Logan Redmond with also a strikeout. Aidan Galloway with a single to left was out on the base pass. That's the top of the first. The bottom of the first, a walk to Ryan Chu, a stolen base for him. Lincoln Gruppala with a fly out to centre field. Christian Lane with a walk. A double steal there for Chu and Lane. A double to left field for Cash Robinson that scored 2. Miguel Nixon drawing a walk, and Cameron Howey in the 6-hole also drawing a walk. And that is loaded bases. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Christian Morrison, the designated hitter, will step in for his first appearance. So clearly the centre field camera is out for a bit because Owen's standing here in the press box holding it in his hand. So I'm going to say that's not going to work for this game. And that one's on the ground from Morrison, called foul quickly by umpire Spurway. So 0-1 on Morrison. Loaded bases, 1 out. That one's on the ground from Morrison. The scoop from third base. The play's going to be through home. And the double play's going to be turned. So a nice piece of fielding there. Jake Shorey playing home through West, who will link with Nathan Galloway. And the ground into double play will end the Hawks here in this bottom of the first innings. So a nice defensive play there from the Vikings. And that will be the first innings in the books on the Red Stitches scoreboard. It is Ryde Hawks 2, Vikings 0. We're going to take a short break and we will be back for the top of the second. Good morning and welcome back to the top of the second innings. If you are just joining us, the Hawks plated 2 in the bottom of the first. And the first batter is Lachlan West. He's jumped on the first pitch and it's gone out to right field, and Liam Warren making sure of it. So 1 pitch, 1 out here. That was Lachlan West. Didn't complete his time. And the top of the first due to a runner being out on the base pass. So he got us underway here in the top of the second with the fly out to right. 1 pitch there, or 2 pitches should I say. 1 pitch actually, because the foul was in the other at bat. So 1 pitch there from Thwaites. Down the chute from Thwaites again. Lachlan Stewart is the batter in the box, batting in the 5 hole for the Vikings. Well, it's going to be up and in on Stewart. 1-1. I think that's the first ball that Thwaites has thrown. That one's on the ground. Grappala with the scoop over to Robinson, and the out will be recorded. So 2 outs. Four pitches there from Thwaites. Jake Shorey, the third baseman, with the excellent heads-up defensive play just moments ago, will step in now for his first appearance. And again, first pitch in from Thwaites, strike 1. And Shorey will chop at that one. So 0-2 the count. And Shorey again will get hold of enough of it. 0-2. That's going to be outside and down. So 1-2 is the count on the 6-hole hitter, Jake Shorey. That one's on the ground from Shorey. It's going to get past the third baseman, Howie. So a single to left field there from Jake Shorey. So 2 out. Hitting again here from the Vikings batting order. And Reese Gretsch will step in for his first appearance. He's a designated hitter. Pick off attempt there from Thwaites. Good movement. And Shorey's going to get in a rundown. Gruppler with a bit of a struggle there. But Chew's going to chase him down, and to Robinson's going to finish it off. And that will be the end of Shorey on the base path. So quite a few Hawks there combining in the pick-off, but the first move from Thwaites was the trigger, and he is well known for that. Shorey coming out to the plate, didn't get a chance. We'll see him again to lead us off in the top of... Sorry, beg your pardon, Gretsch coming out, didn't get a chance. We'll see him again to lead us off in the top of the third. We'll be back very, very shortly for the bottom. Good morning and welcome back to the bottom of the second innings. No defensive changes for the Vikings. I will go around and remind you where they all are. Callan Barker is the pitcher behind the dish, is Lachlan West. First base is Nathan Galloway. Second base is Lachlan Stewart. Third base is Jake Shorey. The shortstop is Aidan Galloway. Outfield left to right, Josh Tierney, Cade Herbert and Logan Redmond. Ren Adachi batting in the 8-hole for your Ryde Hawks. The catcher today will step in for his first appearance. Jumping on the first pitch. We'll foul it into the top of the fence. Did we just have a couple of hawks flying across the diamond? The kookaburras. I was going to say, that looked like a couple of hawks just flying over the diamond. It's an omen. I think they were kookaburras. Yeah, we'll call them hawks. 0-1. That's going to sit up for Adachi. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And Adachi again with the foul. One and two. That's going to be up for Adachi. So 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And that one's fired into right field via Adachi. Right fielder attempting for the out at first, but Adachi will get down the line. So the single to right field will get the Hawks underway here in the bottom of the second innings. And apologies for us not tracking that run down the line or the field. We're just getting some cameras reconnected here, and the boys are working really, really hard to get all of our cameras up and running. And so we'll just, if you can have some patience with us. And Liam Warren is the batter in the box as we speak. And the first pitch into Warren is fouled down to the bullpen. So 1 strike now on Warren, 1 batter on, none out here in the bottom of the second. That's down for Warren, 1-1. And the strike there for Warren, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One to 2. That's going to sit up for Warren, 2-2. And outside. So full count now for the 9-hole hitter and right fielder Liam Warren. And Adachi's taken off. That one's in the dirt for Warren, so he'll draw the walk. And the Hawks with 2 base runners now. It's going to turn over the order. And Ryan Chu will step in for his second appearance. Ooh. I think that's hit Chu. Did. So the hit by pitch there is going to load up the bases for the Hawks. None out here in the bottom of the second inning. Lincoln Gruppler will step in for his second appearance. A fly out to centre field for Gruppler. And Chu, I think that hurt. Down to first base there. Looks like he's okay. So, load of bases, none out here for the Hawks in the bottom of the second innings, holding a 2-0 lead already in the early part of this ball game. And Gruppler jumping on the first pitch. 0-1. And that's up and in on Gruppler. One on one. And that's inside on Gruppler. So 2 balls, 1. And that's up and in on Gruppler again. And Gruppler will draw the walk. So the base is now loaded with Hawks. And Christian Lane will step in now for his second appearance. He drew a walk in his first. And it is loaded bases now for the Hawks. None out here in the bottom of the second innings. First pitch into lane will be inside. Ball one. And that's going to miss down 2 balls. And that one's outside, well scooped up by West. No movement from the Hawks on the base pass. Full count. I beg your pardon, 3 balls. What am I talking about? Oh, the centre field camera's back. Yay! Well done. These guys are the best, I'm telling you. 3 balls. And Lane will draw a loaded bases walk. So that will mean another run will cross here for the Hawks. And that will bring to the plate for his second appearance, Cash Robinson. And we do have another visit here.
To the at bat, but he didn't finish.
Okay, so it is just a visit. So the visit is now complete, and Robinson, as I said, is waiting at the plate. Loaded bases, none out, and the first pitch to Robinson is scooped up, a cracker by the shortstop, Aidan Galloway. Definitely stopped some extra runs there from that hit from Robinson, but it will go in the books as just a single there for Cash Robinson, an RBI single in fact with the loaded bases, and the Hawks will still be loaded here. They extend their lead 4 runs to 2. Miguel Nixon is the batter in the box. Good rip from Robinson there. Great stop by Galloway. That one's gone foul off the bat of Miguel Nixon. So Aidan Galloway with a really good play there at shortstop, stopping what would have definitely been an extra bases hit there for Cash Robinson. But we do have a load of bases, none out. And again, Nixon will have a go at it. 0-2 is the count. And Nixon will go down on strikes. So Callan Barker will pick up his first strikeout of the game. That will bring to the plate for his second appearance, Cameron Howey. And that's in the dirt for Howey West. Tracking it down, no movement from the Hawks base runners, as the bases do still remain loaded. And that's going to be down again for Howey. And Howe will draw another loaded bases walk. So the Hawks will extend their lead here. And a second visit in the inning will see Callan Barker's time on the mound complete. So we'll just get that change from the umpire. Okay, so it's a straight swap we've called to the bullpen, the Vikings bullpen, the Bendigo Bank bullpen, and Malachi Croft will take over the pitching responsibilities from Callan Barker. Barker with just the technically one inning of work here, no outs here in the bottom of the second innings. I beg your pardon, there is one, so 1.1 innings of work. And the Hawks plating 5 runs in during his assignment. Malachi Croft coming from the Bendigo Bank, the Leagues Hub bullpen this year, isn't it? So it's 6-0, I believe, is the score. So my correction. So 4 runs have crossed in the innings, combining with the 2 from the bottom of the first. So 6 runs in total, 4 in the innings. Bases loaded with Elaine Robinson and Howe. And stepping in for his second appearance will be the 7-hole hitter and designated hitter Christian Morrison. And he will be the first Hawk to face Croft, coming in to replace Callan Barker on the mound for the Vikings. And the first pitch in to Morrison will be in and up. And again, West seeing that Howe had taken a long lead at first, trying for the pick off there. 1 ball. And the swing from Morrison, 67 miles an hour from Croft, 1-1. That's going to be inside and at the feet of Morrison, 2-1. So 3 balls, 1. And Morrison will draw the walk. So another loaded bases walk will extend the Hawks' lead here. And Ren Adachi will step in the 8-hole for his second appearance. Adachi with a single to right field to get us underway here in this bottom of the second innings. 67 miles an hour from Croft will catch the zone for Adachi. 0-1. And that one's back into the fence above the cameras, thank goodness. Did it hit it? Oh, what do we call it? The TDS, the technically disastered season. And that's going to see Adachi's time at bat gone, and a strikeout there for Croft. So a 2 out here now for the Hawks in the bottom of the second, and Liam Warren will step in for his second appearance in the inning also. And the first pitch in to Warren will be up, ball 1. And that one sent skyward by Warren. The chase is on, and the catch is going to be taken by the third baseman, Shorey, right on the back of the mound. And Malachi Croft, knowing it wasn't his job, got out of the way. And the fly out to the third baseman on the back of the pitcher's mound will be the end of the innings here. So the Hawks will leave 3 stranded, but they will plate 5 in the inning. And as we head to the top of the third on the Red Stitches scoreboard, it is your Ryde Hawks 7, Vikings 0. We'll be back for the top of the third. Welcome back to the top of the third innings. Daniel Thwaites out for his third inning of work, and no surprise really, pitching very well this morning through the first 2. 73 miles an hour from Thwaites will open Gresh's count. This is Reese Gresh, a batter in the box. Designated hitter, 2 strikes. That's going to be up and out. 1 ball, 2. And that one off the handle, and Chu will take control of it with the fly out at second base. Nathan Galloway will step in now for his first appearance, batting in the 8 hole. First baseman, second of our left-handed hitters for the day. And the first pitch in from Thwaites, down, ball 1. And the swing from Galloway, 1-1. So 2-2. And Galloway will go down on strikes. Thwaites will pick up his third of the morning. And the second out here for the Vikings in the top of the third innings. And stepping in will be Josh Tierney, the final batter that we have not met yet in this game, batting in the 9 hole for the Vikings. And again, Thwaites, 75 miles an hour, struck one. And the chop from Tierney, and crushed on there by the Hawks, and it will just go over the line, foul. So a long strike there for Josh Tierney. That one into the top of the fence. Count remains 0-2. And that in the dirt for Tierney. 1-2. And that one's been lifted into centre field. It'll drop in front of Nixon. So the single there to centre field for Josh Tierney. And these innings for the Vikings are almost on repeat here. Out, out, single. Out, out, single. Out, out, single. In fact, out, out, single, out on the base paths. Out, out, single, out on the base paths. Out, out, single. What's going to happen now? It's turned the order over. Kate Herbert will step in now for his second appearance. And the first pitch in from Thwaites, 76 miles an hour, struck one. And that's up for Herbert, 1-1. Pick-off attempt there. Back quickly was Tierney. And the swing from Herbert. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. And that's going to be outside. 2-2. And that's inside. Thwaites thought he had it, but it is a full count now for Herbert. Another pick-off attempt there from Thwaites. Again, Tierney not with an overly long lead at first. And that one back into the signage. So a battle here from Cade Herbert. Just saw the 3 pitches for the strikeout in his first at bat, but he's sticking in at this one. And Thwaites will win the battle, pick up his 4th strikeout of the morning, and keep the Vikings scoreless here through 3. First pitch of 3rd grade is scheduled for 1 p.m. So we've still had a lot of ball game left here. We'll take a break and be back for the bottom of the 3rd. Welcome back to the bottom of the 3rd innings, and the reggae just wanted to play on. It wouldn't cooperate and switch off. So the technical difficulties continue here, but now their audio go the reggae. While that reggae music was playing, Ryan Chu singled to left field, so he was clearly relaxed from the reggae music and got a hit out to left field for Lincoln Gruppala to now step in for his 3rd appearance. Of course, Chu with the walk and the hit by pitch, and now with the single to left. Lincoln Gruppala, as I said, the batter in the box, here to fly out to centre field and a walk. Chu obviously as equally relaxed. I was just about to say we'll bring it back with that nice reggae track ringing in my ears. That just wouldn't switch off. Children's sport. Gotta love it. Hey, we try. So Grappler now with 2 balls. West keeping them both in front and keeping Chew at first. And that one's on the ground from Grappler. He's put his head down. He's going to beat it out. So a choppy single there, probably a single to first. In reality, just no real carriage on it. Got away out of the batter's circle, I suppose, and Malachi Croft had to do a lot of work to get in and get that, and Grappler had put his head down and he was on his way. So he did beat it out. Probably go in the books as a single to the pitcher. But for my purposes, it is 2 base runners here for the Hawks in the bottom of the third with none out. The 3-hole hitter, Christian Lane, he's had back-to-back walks in this game. Now has an opportunity with Chew in scoring position. And the first pitch in from Croft called strike 1. And that one's off the handle from Lane. Coming over in pitcher's cover is Croft, and he won't get there before Lane does. So another infield single there for the Hawks. So we've got a substitution here too. So Christian Lane's going to come out of the game. And I think I've got Matt Nuttall coming in as a pinch runner. So Matt Nuttall will come into the game to pinch run for Christian Lane. A single to first base for Lane. And it's going to see the Hawks with loaded bases, none out here in the bottom of the third innings. Cash Robinson, the 4-hole hitter, will step in for his third appearance. A double to left, a single to shortstop. Both RBI producing hits for Robinson. And again, West with a heads-up play there, seeing that Chew had a pretty long lead. But Chew back before Shorey to third. And that one's going to catch the inside of the plate from Croft. And that one's down. So 2-1 the count now for Robinson. And that one's going to trail away foul. So a legitimate single to left field for Ryan Chew, a choppy infield single to Lincoln Grappler, and a secondary choppy infield single to Christian Lane. Has loaded the bases with Hawks, and that one's on the ground. That's going to get past the field, and Chew will cross, and it's going to be another single for Cash Robinson. And a hit. We'll see another run cross for the Hawks here, so they extend their lead 8 runs to 0. Back to back hits here. Miguel Nixon will step in now for his third appearance. A walk and a strikeout for Miggy. That will drop in from Croft. 62 miles an hour, 0-1. the first time Nixon will face Croft, and he'll have a crack at the second one, but it will bounce away. So 0-2 the count now for Nixon. Nixon set that one skyward. Moving back and taking the catch will be Herbert. Tagging up at third base will be Gruppler, and a run will cross. The out will be recorded, so the sacrifice fly to centre field for Miguel Nixon. We'll see another run cross for the Hawks, and it is 1 out here. So 9-0 is the scoreline. Cameron Howey will step in for his third appearance, back-to-back walks for Howey. Again, he hasn't faced the pitching of Croft. This will be the final Hawks hitter who has not faced the pitching of Croft. And that's up and out, ball one. And the called strike there. It's going to miss outside. And a call strike there will level up the count. So 2-2. That's inside at the feet of Howey. So full count now for the young 6-hole hitter. As I said, back-to-back walks drawn for Howey in his first 2 at-bats. And he'll have a crack at that one to keep himself alive. And that one again chopped away by Howey. And Howey will draw another walk. So back-to-back walks for Howey, and that's going to load up the bases with Hawks again. And Christian Morrison will step in for his third appearance. He grounded to double play to end the Hawks in the bottom of the first. He also drew a walk when he first faced Malachi Croft in the bottom of the second inning. So we're through the order here for Croft. And, he will face, Morrison will face Croft for the second time. And that will catch the outside of the plate, 67 miles an hour from Croft, 0-1. And that one lays it at the on-deck batter. They are mates. So 0-2 for Morrison. And Morrison will see that down. So 1 and 2. And Morrison will have a crack at that one. So count will stay 1 and 2. And Morrison will see that one up. 2-2. And you'll see that one out. So the count now full for the young 7-hole hitter. Grounded into double play, drew a walk. That's one's going to be in the body of Morrison, so he will draw a walk. And with the loaded bases there, it is another run for the Hawks. So Adachi will step in now for his third appearance. A single to Ryde and a strikeout for Adachi. And again, loaded bases, just the one out here in the bottom of the third innings. Adachi will see that one up. Ball 1. The wind has picked up a little bit here at the ballpark, but it's not cool. You think it's cool? I think it's hot. Again in at the feet of Adachi. It's got a bit of blue sky. I haven't seen that for a while. Oh yeah, that's a little bit cooler, that breeze. The other one felt hot. Such weird weather. 2 balls on Adachi. The 8-hole hitter for your Ryde Hawks, single to Ryde and a strikeout for him. Loaded bases for the Hawks, already plating 3 in the innings, currently holding a 10-0 lead. And Adachi with the swing. And another swing there from Adachi's going to level up the count. 2-2. And Adachi will go down on strikes to Croft. Finding his rhythm here, picking up his second strikeout of the morning. And the second out for the innings, a big out there with the loaded bases. Liam Warren will now step in for his third appearance, a walk and a fly out for Warren. And that is the last out the Hawks will have up their sleeve here. 9-hole hitter Warren, loaded bases. Like I said, already plated 3 in the innings, but 3 runners left. 3 runners were left stranded in the bottom of the second innings as well. That is going to catch the inside of the plate. Strike 1. And that one sent skyward by Warren. Moving over and making sure of it in centre field is Cade Herbert. So again, the 3 runs will be left stranded. The Hawks do plate 3 and extend their lead here 10-0. That will be the end of them here in this bottom of the third innings. On the Red Stitches scoreboard, Ryde 10, Vikings 0. Will be back for the top of the 4th.
Ready for changes?
Nutall's gone to 8, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, and 9 to 7. Ryan Outwell, Hooper to second base. Matt Nuttall's gone to centre field. Nixon's gone to 9, 8 to 9, and Warren's gone to 7, please. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome. Oh, is it afternoon yet? No, it's not. Good morning. Good morning and welcome back to the top of the fourth innings. We do have some defensive changes here for your Ryde Hawks. Matthew Nuttall came into the game for Christian Lane as a pinch runner just moments ago. He'll now take up the fielding position in centre field. The previous centre fielder, Miguel Nixon, is moved to right field, should I say. And the previous right fielder, Liam Warren, is now in left. We've also had another substitution. Will Hooper's come into the game for Ryan Chu, and he will be fielding at second base. So I'll go around just quickly and recap those changes for you. Daniel Thwaites is still the pitcher of record, and Logan Redmond is the batter in the box. 2 balls the count here on Redmond. And 73 miles an hour from Thwaites down the chute, 2-1. So Redmond here batting in the 2-hole, playing right field. He's going to see that in and up. Striking out in his first at bat, 3 straight pitches. He's now sitting comfortably here with a 3-1 count. Jeez, it just got really hot all of a sudden too. And that will catch the outside of the plate for Redmond. So the count now full. 6-1 and pick 'em what this weather's going to do. Full count. That one fouled back into the side. And Redmond will draw a walk. First walk issued by Thwaites. So the Vikings have a base runner here. Aidan Galloway will step in for his second appearance, single to left in his first. So just quickly around the diamond, Thwaites is still on the mound. Behind the dish is Stella Darchi. First base is Robinson. The second base is Hooper. Third base is Howie. Shortstop is Gruppler. Outfield left to right. Warms in left, and he's going to get the ball here. So Galloway with back-to-back singles to left field. So Warren in left, Nuttall in centre, and Nixon in right. And Galloway will advance Redmond to second base. So the Vikings with 2 runners on now, 1 in scoring position. Lachlan West will step in for his second appearance, flying out to right field, back to get us underway in the top of the second. He'll step in now for his second appearance here in the top of the fourth, but none out, 2 on here for the Vikings. And the first pitch in from Thwaites down, ball 1, 75 miles an hour. And same velo, slightly better location, 1-1. That one's fired into the top of the fence by West. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. And that's outside, kept in front by Darchi, 2-2. And again, chopped up by West. I think that one into his foot. Yep. One into the foot there for Lachlan West. Third grade players arriving for their warm-up. First pitch scheduled for 1 p.m. So still a bit under an hour to go in this game. And again, West battling. And that's in at the feet of Adachi. It will get away from him enough for the Vikings base runners to advance 90 feet. So 2 runners in scoring position now for the Vikings. Top of the 4th innings, none out. West with a battle here. And West will draw the walk. So a load of bases for the Vikings here now in the top of the 4th. We'll bring to the plate the 5-hole hitter, Lachlan Stewart. It is going to warrant a quick visit from the Ryde manager. And the shake and the handover, and Daniel Thwaites' time is complete. So very, very solid innings of work there from Daniel Thwaites. And he has been replaced on the mound by Ben Andreo Dibben. Andreo Dibben. Gonna get that wrong. I say it too quickly and overthink it. So Ben Andreo Dibben is going to take over the pitching responsibilities from Daniel Thwaites. We'll just recap the innings while Ben goes through his warm-up pitches. A lead-off walk to Logan Redmond, a single to left field for Aidan Galloway, and a walk to Lachlan West. That is how the top of the 4th has played out. We did have those defensive changes and substitutions for the Hawks. So around the diamond I go. Ben Andreo Dibben is the pitcher. Behind the dish is Ren Adachi. Cash Robinson is at first. Will Hooper is at second. Cameron Howey is at third. Lincoln Grappler is at short. Liam Warren in left. Matt Nuttall in centre. And Miguel Migsy Nixon in right. So that is those changes that were effective here in the top of the 4th innings. The Hawks with a 10-0 lead here through 3. And as I said, the Vikings here with a load of bases, none out in the top of the 4th. The pitching change taking effect. So Ben A.D. will take over. Just last few warm-up pitches. First pitch of 3rd grade scheduled for 1 p.m, 3:30 p.m. for 2nd grade, and no return fixture. It's the first fixture, 6 p.m. for 1st grade tonight. Okay, so it looks like we're ready. Lachlan Stewart is the batter will be the first Viking to face Ben AD, and 75 miles an hour will open his account with the swing. So good start there from Ben AD. Looks like he just got attacked by not one of those wasps, is it? Got a wasp net. Ben just had something flying past his head. That's outside, 1-1. So 1-1 the count now for Stewart. And that will sit up from Ben AD. 2 balls, 1. And that's down to 3-1. And chopped up by Stewart. So full count now for Lachlan Stewart, the 5-hole hitter, batting with a load of bases, none out here in the top of the 4th, and a pitching change. And Andrea Dibben will get the job done. Stewart will be sent back to the dugout. Strikeout looking there, 76 miles an hour. So a load of bases, strikeout, and important out here for the Hawks in the top of the 4th. Jake Shorey will step in for his second appearance. Shorey with a single to left in his first. So that was off the pitching of Thwaites. And the first pitch outside and down, ball 1. And down the chute, 77 miles an hour from Andrea Dibben. 1-1. And again, almost a repeat pitch. Same velo, same spot, 1 and 2. That one straight back up the middle from Shorey. It's going to score 1 run. The second's going to be held up. Nuttall with the scoop. So the Vikings will plate their first run here. A single to centre field. Back-to-back hits for Jake Shorey. So the bases will remain loaded with Vikings. And it will be the one out here in the top of the 4th, Reese Gretsch. Will step in for his second appearance. He had a fly out to second base. He's jumped on the first pitch, sent it into the fence, 0-1. Into the fence, hard enough for it, worth a check from umpire Spurway. Down the chute, 74 miles an hour, 0-2. And that one chopped at by Gretsch, going to keep himself alive. That one in the dirt. It's going to skip away from Adachi, but it won't be far enough to advance the Viking base runners. 1 ball, 2. That's going to sit up. 2-2. That's going to miss outside. So the count now full for the 7-hole designated hitter. And he'll draw the walk. So loaded bases walk will score a run here for the Vikings. And 2 runs will cross here in the top of the 4th. And it will be loaded bases still. And just the one out here in the top of the 4th. The 8-hole hitter Nathan Galloway will step in for his second appearance. Galloway with a strikeout way back in the top of the 3rd. First pitch in from Ben A.D. Ball down for ball. Looking for a ground ball here to potentially turn a double for the Hawks and end this innings. It's outside. 2 balls. And that's going to miss down as well. So 3 straight balls there for Nathan Galloway. And 76 miles an hour will find the zone for Ben A.D. Three and 1. And a walk will be drawn. So another loaded bases walk will play to run here for the Vikings. And that's going to bring to the plate for his second appearance the 9-hole hitter. It's going to warrant a visit actually. So Ben A.D.'s time on the mound will be done. And the DH will come into the game to take over the pitching responsibility. So that's Christian Morrison. Got a feel for this kid. He was similarly brought in to pitch last week with the same situation, loaded bases. So just a recap of the innings. A walk to Logan Redmond, a single to Aidan Galloway, a walk to Lachlan West, a pitching change for the Hawks, a strikeout to Lachlan Stewart, a single to Jake Shorey, a walk to Reece Gritch, and a walk to Nathan Galloway. 1 out, 3 on, 3 in for the Vikings. And a pitching change here for Morrison to the mound. And the 9-hole hitter, Josh Tierney, who has already singled to centre field in this game, will be waiting to have his second appearance. So back to the action. Josh Tierney stepping in for his second appearance. Loaded bases, 1 out. And Morrison will open Tierney's account down the chute, 73 miles an hour, strike 1. And again, the swing this time from Tierney, 0-2. And the swing there from Tierney, and an important out for the Hawks. Christian Morrison coming in and getting the job done. So 2 out now for the Vikings. It's going to turn the order over, and Cade Herbert will step in for his third appearance. Back-to-back strikeouts off the pitching of Thwaites for Herbert, but loaded bases here for the Vikings. Already 3 runs have crossed in the inning, but no outs up their sleeve now. And that's going to miss from Morrison, ball 1. And that will find the outside of the plate, 1-1. So the off speed there from Morrison. And he's ahead in the count now here against Herbert. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Herbert out of the batter's box for a regroup. Back in now, 1-2. And that one sent skyward by Herbert onto the roof. And Morrison will get the job done. The 3 runs will remain stranded. And Christian Morrison coming in and picking up those 2 very, very important strikeouts for the Hawks. As we head to the bottom of the 4th, it is on the Red Stitches scoreboard. Your Ryde Hawks 10, Vikings 3. We'll be back for the bottom of the innings. Good. Is it afternoon? Yes, it is. Good afternoon. Just welcome back to the bottom of the fourth innings. Will Hooper is in for his first appearance. Coming into the game defensively a couple of innings ago. So no defensive changes here for the Vikings. Croft here in for his third innings of work. 2-1 is the count on Hooper. That one's on the ground, giving himself plenty of room is the third baseman, Shorey. He'll combine with Nathan Galloway, and the ground out will be recorded here as the first out in the bottom of the fourth. Lincoln Grappler will step in for his fourth appearance. A fly out, a walk and a single for him this morning. About 35 minutes left to go in this game. As Grappler jumps on the first pitch up over our heads onto the driveway. Car coming in at 100 miles an hour. Slow down, man. So a new ball into the game. As I said, about 35 minutes left in this game. That's sent skyward by Grappler. Coming in and taking the catch will be Josh Tierney. So 2 quick outs here for the Hawks. And it will bring to the plate for his first appearance Matt Nuttall. He also came into the game defensively an inning ago. He'll step in now for his first appearance. 2 out though here in this bottom of the fourth innings. First pitch into Nuttall, strike one. One on one. That one sent skyward by Nuttall. It's going to find grass. So a single there to centre field for Matt Nuttall. Cade Herbert just running in, but just dying. Landing not far behind second base. So Nuttall with a 2-out single. That will bring to the plate Cash Robinson. A double, a single, and a single for Robinson. He's gone 3 for today. And Matt Nuttall, I know this, is quick on the base pass, and he's taken off. He's going to make it standing up. So the stolen base there from Nuttall will put him into scoring position for Robinson. So 1 strike on Robinson. Croft just with the reset. That one sent skyward by Robinson. It's going to be tracked and caught in right field by Redmond. So that will be it here. And the Hawks will remain scoreless here in the bottom of the fourth. A nice running catch over his shoulder there from Redmond at right field. And after 4 complete on the Red Stitches scoreboard, it is your Ryde Hawks 10, Vikings 3. Will be back for the top of the 5th.
Got the change scores for the catcher. Okay. Got new catcher. Colorado, is it? He's coming to catch.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the top of the 5th innings. Christian Morrison out for his 2nd innings of work. We do have a defensive change for the Hawks. Lucas Gallardo has come in to take over the catching responsibilities from Ren Adachi. Logan Redmond, the fielder who took the catch to end the Hawks in the bottom of the 4th, is the batter in the box. He has a 1-1 count on him. So defensive change for the Hawks. Gallardo in to catch for Adachi. Redmond, the batter in the box. 2 balls, 1 is the count on Redmond. That one's jumped on by Redmond. Up over our heads for a foul. 2-2. So full count. And Redmond will draw a lead-off walk here in this top of the 5th innings. Aidan Galloway will step in for his 3rd appearance. He's had back-to-back singles to left field, has Galloway. This will be the first time he will face the pitching of Morrison. Both of his hits off the pitching of Thwaites. And 73 miles an hour down the chute will open Galloway's account. And 2 strikes now. So 0-2. And Morrison over to Robinson, the pick-off attempt at first. It's going to be out on ball 2. And Galloway will see the pitch in. Morrison will pick up his 3rd strikeout, first of the out of the innings. Lachlan West will step in for his 3rd appearance. West with a flyer to right and a walk. And Morrison will open West's account 73 miles an hour. Strike 1. Another pick-off attempt. And the swing from West, chopped away. 0-2. And that's in the dirt. The runner's going to take off. So the ball to West wasn't clean, but Gallardo with a great throw and the tag applied. So the out will be recorded at second base there. Hooper with the scoop and the tag. So Redmond will be out on the base pass. 1-2 is the count on the batter in the box, West. One fouled. Back into the fence, 1-2. It's going to sit up. And West will go down on strikes. So another strikeout there for Christian Morrison, and that will end the Vikings here in the top of the 5th. We'll be back for the bottom of the inning. And the Jazz, is that Jazz? The Jazz will turn off. The Reggae wanted to keep going, but the Jazz will settle down. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th innings. We do have a defensive change here for the Vikings. Reece Gretsch, the DH, will come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Malachi Croft. The first of the Hawks to face the pitching of Gretsch will be Miguel Nixon. And the first pitch in will be down, ball 1. And that one's fired into centre field by Nixon. The chase is on by the centre fielder Herbert. It's on its way to the fence. Nixon's going to chance himself getting to third, and it's gone under the fence. Arms up in centre field by Herbert. Nixon's going to get all the way around, but I think if it's gone under the fence, and umpire Jimin Lee on his way out, and he will give it the ground rule double. So the ground rule double to centre field for Miguel Nixon, and he was motoring around. So all in good fun there, but yeah, like I said, Miguel Nixon, I thought he was going to be lucky to chance himself to third, and he just crossed, but not touched and under the fence. The centre fielder Herbert, confirmed by umpire Jimin Lee, and the ground rule double is the record of the at-bat. Cameron Howey is the batter in the box. He fouls the first pitch off. That's going to catch. So two strikes now on Howey. That's going to miss. It's going to bounce away from West, and Nixon will get down to third. So opportunity for Howey here to extend the Hawks' lead. On the Red Stitcher scoreboard, currently 10-3 in favour of your Ryde Hawks. If you can hear that clicking behind me on the field mic, it's the Viking players coming back from warm-up as we head into the last moments of this game. Howey will go down on strikes, and again West with a heads-up play down to third, but very quickly back to the base was Nixon. So Reece Gretsch will come into the game and pick up his first strikeout. Christian Morrison will step in for his fourth appearance. Grounded into a double play and has drawn 2 walks. But a new pitcher here into the game. And 2 balls now. Oh, sorry, 1-1. And that one on the ground from Morrison, the scoop. And Shorey will combine with Nathan Galloway for the out. The run will cross though. So an RBI ground out will extend the Hawks' lead here. And Lucas Gallardo will step in for his first appearance this afternoon, coming into the game defensively an inning ago. Does it feel like it's going to rain? Huh? Smells like rain. So Gallardo into the game. And he's jumped on the first pitch, sent it down to left field. Tierney across, and he'll take the catch. So the fly out will be recorded. The Hawks will extend their lead by the single run here, and we will head to the top of the 6 on the Red Stitches scoreboard. Ryde 11, Vikings 3.
Now Van der Westerhuizen's on the mound. Thank you.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the top of the 6th innings. We do have a defensive change for your Ryde Hawks. Morrison van der Westhuizen has come in to replace Christian Morrison on the mound. So Morrison van der Westhuizen will now take over the pitching responsibilities. No other defensive changes. So van der Westhuizen on the mound. Behind the dish is Gallardo. Robinson is at first. Hooper is at second. Howey at third. The shortstop remains Gropala. And the outfield left to right, Liam Warren, Matt Nuttall and Miguel Nixon. First batter in the box to face van der Westhuizen will be the 5-hole hitter, Lachlan Stewart. Stewart had a ground out and a strikeout. And the first pitch in from van der Westhuizen, 74 miles an hour, outside ball 1. And the swing, 72 miles an hour from Stewart, 1-1. That's got to be down, so 2-1. That one's fired into right field. It's going to bounce in front of Nixon. So the single to right field will be the first hit here in the top of the 6th. The first hit for the afternoon for Lachlan Stewart. Aidan Galloway with a couple. Stewart now with 1. Shorey with a couple. Tierney with 1. And Shorey's the batter who'll step in now for his 3rd appearance. And down the chute will open Shorey's account, 72 miles an hour from van der Westhuizen. one off the handle from Shorey. It won't carry in the air long enough for Gallardo to get over to it. And 2 strikes now on Jake Shorey. Batting in the 6th hole this afternoon, playing third base, had a couple of good defensive plays. Pick off attempt there. Outside, 1 ball 2. And down again. So 2-2. That's a broken bat there to Shorey. It's probably going to end up with a single. And a great effort there from the third baseman, Howie, but and a good pick at first too, but it's going to be a single for Shorey. So runners now on at first and second, none out here in the top of the 6th. Will bring to the plate the now pitcher of record for the Vikings, Reece Gretsch. Fly out and a walk for him. Now has a runner in scoring position, Lachlan Stewart. Back-to-back hits here for the Vikings. And that's going to set up ball 1. So a broken bat hit there for Shorey, but it's probably going to end up still a hit. That one's on the ground. It's going to get past, and the run is going to be waved in. It's not clean. They're going to try it anyway. And so the messy here from the Hawks, and 2 run are going to cross for the Vikings. So the single there to right field will be the batter in the box. And 2 runs have crossed here for the Vikings. And that's a bases clearing single for Reece Gretsch. He's going to see himself standing safely at second base on that untidy baseball from the Hawks. And Nathan Galloway will step in now for his 3rd appearance. A strikeout and a walk for him. None out here, 2 in, 1 on. And a ball there for Galloway. 11-5 is the scoreline. This will be the last innings of this game based on the clock. And 1-1 the count now for Galloway. 72 miles an hour from Van der Westhuizen. So Stewart with a single, Jake Shorey with a broken bat single, Reece Gretsch with a single. 2 in, 1 on, none out. And that's going to swing in, 1 ball 2. That's going to miss down. So 2-2. That's on the ground. Hooper steadies himself. He'll make sure of the out at first. So the out at first were recorded, Hooper and Robinson. And Gresham will move down to third base. So runner still in scoring position here for the Vikings. And Josh Tierney will step in now for his third appearance. A single and a strikeout for him this afternoon. And Vander Vesthuizen will open Tierney's account. 72 miles an hour, strike one. And a swing there from Tierney. So Vander Vesthuizen quickly ahead in the count here, 0-2. And that's going to miss down. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. A lot of cars in here today. Don't like it. And that's outside. 2-2. That's going to sit up. So count now full for the 9-hole hitter, Josh Tierney. And Morrison, Vander Vesthuizen will get the strikeout and an important out for the Hawks. And that's going to turn the order over for Cade Herbert. Herbert will step in for his 4th appearance. Has a runner in scoring position. 2 outs now. And Vander Vesthuizen, who's an open Cade Herbert's account, 0-1. And inside and up, 1-1. And the swing there, little bit of bat on it into the glove of Gallardo. And Vander Vesthuizen again ahead in the count. It's going to be up, 2-2. Just a quick time called there by the batter. Looks like he had something in his eye. Back in again. It's going to sit up. So full count now for Herbert. And Morrison will get the strikeout, and that will end the Vikings here in this top of the 6th innings. And I suspect that will be game. So this one will go the way of the Hawks, 11 runs to 5. We'll be back for the first pitch of third grade at approximately 1 p.m. So the win here for the under-18s team on behalf of the GTL Stream team. I'm Kerry Choi. We'll be back shortly with third grade.